There comes a time that could be a little bit of a downside where you inherit a home from a relative or a friend in that situation. So what do you do when you inherit that home? Joining us today is Betsy Waltrip. She's the owner of Southern Transition Services, and she's got some insight in all of that. So thanks for hanging out with us.
Hi.
So what should someone do first after inheriting a home?
The first thing I suggest is securing the home. So if that's changing the locks or rekeying, make sure the windows are closed. Secure the documents, insurance policies, the military documents, because you might need those down the road. Just secure the property, secure the documents. That's the most important thing.
Can you just break that down? Why?
Theft, vandalism. Not everybody's as nice as you and I. So it's just important, especially the documents, because you're going to need those down the road. So.
Okay, all right. What mistakes do families commonly make when they inherit a home?
They go in and they just throw everything away. They throw it away, and they don't know what they have. There's some valuable stuff in there, and without getting it evaluated or talking to a professional, they could be throwing away hundreds of dollars.
And I want to go again on that. Why do you think people do that? They just want to be done with it?
They want to be, they're in a hurry. My thing is slow down, don't rush, and that. You don't have to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
And just slow down so you know what you're doing and you know what you have. Because once it's thrown away or donated, it's gone.
And plus, people are in this emotional state. They're just trying to...
Right.
I got
it's
you.
Emotional.
And, how does probate impact the process?
Probate, so the probate is going to tell you who's in charge of the estate. So you have to go through the system, the court system, and it could take 30 days, it could take 90 days, it could take 120 days. It's all different. Every situation's different.
So while this is in probate, I can't go into that house and clear out, right? So I might have to take my time anyway.
You're going to have to take your time anyways. You don't want to be rushed when going through this.
Okay. See, it all kind of works itself out. Why is securing a vacant property important?
Once again, because the vandalism is a factor. You might have some family members that are not happy, so they're going to go in there and try to take stuff that they shouldn't be taking. I find money brings out ugly in people sometimes. Family dynamics are tricky.
There's change in the locks. Also, what about those heavy-duty locks? Is that something you can put on there, or is it just better to go do
because you don't know who has keys. Because if mom and dad were older and they gave a neighbor a key, they gave the handyman a key, you don't know how many keys are floating out there.
Very true, very true. What challenges do out-of-town heirs face?
Well, it's hard to be boots on the ground when you're not here. And even if you are here, it's still emotional. And there's so many divisions of what you're trying to accomplish. So that's why I step in. I'll be your contact, and I can take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. I'll hold your hand. We're going to get it done. We're going to slow it down. We'll get a plan, and we'll do baby steps and get it done.
So having you as a gatekeeper is important, especially if you're out of town. Because I've actually had that conversation with my mom. She's at a distance, and I'm like, well, she goes, how do I keep the house on? Right. So this is totally pertinent information for me, and you just told us how you can help. You're kind of like a one-stop shop. You're like getting all that stuff taken care of.
Everything you need.
All right, so if people want to connect with you online to find out more about your services and how to lock you in, where would they go?
I'm all over social media, Betsy Waltrip, Southern Transition Services. They can give me a call, email me, whatever's easiest for them.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that information. I'm definitely taking notes. All right, we're going to have more River City Live after the break.